Hi guys, Sophie, your internet auntie. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. And I hope you all are having a great start of your new year. Let's talk about a healthy relationship. So I think it's so important to start a healthy relationship, first of all, with yourself. So many times people think that um, it's okay to try to start a relationship with someone else and you haven't even established who you are or what you want out of life. I'll put it like that. I remember being criticized so many times about my relationship with myself. Like people were saying, oh, excuse me a minute, guys. Like people would say things like, oh, you want too much out of life, or you are not happy with what you have. And it's not about being happy with what you have, it's about being able to understand that you are also deserving of the best out of life, which means it takes work to get there. You just don't settle for what you have. I mean, being content is one thing, but settling and saying, oh, I'm not going to move any further is something different. So I think it's, first of all, so important to have that healthy relationship with yourself. And the core signs of a healthy relationship, it means you feel safe being yourself. You don't have to perform. You don't have to hide parts of your personality or walk on eggshells. Whenever you have to walk on eggshells with a relationship or friendship, it's already doomed from the beginning. Communication. It feels open and honest. You can talk about good things, hard things, and awkward things without fear of being dismissed or attacked. And most importantly, you don't feel judged because your life is not perfect. Conflicts don't turn into battles. Disagreements happen, but they're handled with respect, listening, and a desire to understand, not to win. Both people take responsibility. Apologies are real, accountability is mutual, and no one is always the villain or the victim. You support each other's growth. Your partner encourages your goals, friendships, hobbies, and independence, not just the parts that benefit them. Now, this is a big one. I'm probably going to stay on this part for a while here, because supporting each other's growth, that means you're not angry because the other person is having a successful life. It means that you're happy for them, genuinely happy for people, because they're working hard towards their goals. Like, even if you don't understand where they're going with their goals, you're a part of their goal pattern. You're there. You're cheering them on. You're saying, you got this, or I appreciate what you do. I honor you. With those words, you're honoring each other. Instead of people just always saying, this is when you know you're in a bad place with people, when they say things like, oh, so you can be happy with just having that type of car. You had to go get a newer car. You had to get a new car. And while cars is not the issue, it's always that underlying tone of somebody telling you you think you're better than them, or they actually say you think you're better than everybody else, or they say derogatory statements like, oh, you couldn't be happy with that, what you had before. You just got to have something new, or why you can't live in that type of neighborhood. Or see, that's a mindset. And for people who are working against you, they always have something to say negative about your life. So just be careful about people coming into the new year, and listen to their words. Pay attention to their actions, and not always their words, though, because their actions are going to show you their true heart, their true feelings about you. So don't let them tell you that you think you're better than somebody else because you want more of life. And supporting each other means that you're not just one, it's not a one-sided relationship. That's what I'm trying to say. And another core sign of a healthy relationship is that Boundaries are respected. Emotional, physical, social media, and personal boundaries are acknowledged and honored. You don't cross the line with trying to tell other people what to do. And I think we as adults, we have this need to tell others what to do. That's not necessary, people. And you feel emotionally secure. You don't constantly question where you stand or whether affection will be taken away. There's mutual effort. Both people invest time, energy, and care, not just one person carrying the emotional load. You have fun together. Laughter, ease, and shared joy in part of the relationship are not rare exceptions. And trust is steady. You don't need to monitor, test, or second guess each other. All that stuff about testing people. We're going to test each other. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. No, let's not do that. We are adults. We took tests in high school, grade school, high school. That was enough testing in life. And you take tests in college. You don't need to be tested by another adult. And to show up healthy, you have to be consistent in your actions and your words and your deeds. Because when a person sees that you're a flake, people don't know how to take that, because you're like a flaky pie crust. You might be good on this side, but then you flake off on that side. So they really don't know how to take you. You can be in a healthy relationship and still be true to yourself with some of the things I just talked about. But be true to yourself. And if your relationship is not working, a clear sign is not working, you're stressed all the time. You're stressed out all the time trying to figure out what's the next move with this person. Which way are they going? Are they going left or right or left? And they're all over the place, and they're taking you all over the place. It's like you're sitting in a swerving car with them, and you really don't know which way to go. So let's start the new year off with a healthy relationship. And first start it off with yourself. If you're not ready to get into something healthy, leave it alone. Leave it alone. And bonus signs that often get overlooked in a healthy relationship. You can sit in silence together without it feeling weird. Like you're not just talking nonstop. And you celebrate each other's wins without jealousy. You'll be surprised how many people are in relationships and can't stand each other, or they're jealous of one little thing that person is doing. You can disagree on something and still feel connected. You feel more like yourself with them, not less. So these are some signs that, you're on the track to a healthy relationship. And I know last year I did talk about some things that were red flags or that says that people are not in healthy relationships. And I just think is people, if you are not in a healthy relationship, how do you think you're going to stay healthy? Let me put that on your mind, and let me explain to me how you think that will work if you're in an unhealthy relationship and you think you're going to stay healthy, mentally, physically, emotionally. How will any of those things make your life, and even financially, because being in an unhealthy relationship affects every aspect of your life. I can't explain this enough. If you are in an unhealthy relationship, it will basically make you sick. So explain to me, how am I right? Did I miss the point? If you disagree, or even if you agree, let me know in the comment section what you think. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I will post this as soon as possible. I almost forgot to post today, but charges to my head and not my heart. And I thank you all and appreciate your support, continued support of this channel into 2026. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hype up the video. Thank you, guys. Bye-bye. Thank you, Diamond members.